Chat. I am being responsible today. That is all my daughter needs to know. Hello. It has been a while. But here we are. Alright, so I'm trying to get my gear. I forgot about the gear. So basically, we went to the end and did some end busting, and I didn't stream it because I was tired. No, I don't have another mango. I swear to God, I don't have a mango. I mean, hi, Eclipse. Eclipse, you're muted.
Fucking, I swear. Oh my gosh. Anyways, anywho, hi. If I
Hi.
pull up stream and you're eating a mango, gecko.
There's no mango here.
Oh my gosh. Did you say that with like a mango in your mouth?
No.
Oh my gosh. Anywho, what I was working on today because I decided that I just can't have happiness is I have been going through and getting a bunch of really good villagers in the bunker for gear recovery to the point of I actually think that we have all the villagers you would need to replace a full set of armor.
What a coincidence. I have recently lost a full set of armor.
Yeah. So all of the enchants that you would need, I think we have them all at this point. We have Prot 4, Feather Falling, Unbreaking, Mending, Respiration, Aqua Affinity, Depth Strider, and then Thorns if you want it. But what I was planning on doing is like breaking the bunker laws since, no one lives here anymore, and
Huh?
making kind of an area where there's a bunch of villagers that have like labeled what their trades are and as kind of like the gear recovery station. So that way if anyone else loses their gear, it's really easy to replace it. But since they are your villagers, I was going to ask for A, your permission, and B, if you want to make it a business.
Yes and yes.
Hell yeah. We will talk business later, my friend. But for
Of
now,
course.
I must skedaddle.
Of course.
Let me just like reset my spawn though. But yeah.
Alright.
I'm honestly we have most it's bow enchants and sword enchants, I'd say, are the only ones. And what's it called? For the pickaxe. Oh my gosh. Luckiness, except it's not
Fortune.
luckiness. Oh my fortune, hell yeah. We have everything except like fortune, I think, but we have almost all the enchants. And, you know, I am making a funny video, hopefully, with me getting the villagers. So I'm getting content, I guess, for my own
Ooh.
entertainment out of it. So, I'm more than happy to cycle through the villagers when I have a little bit more time. That is not today though, so I must go.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye! Yeah, I was gonna save this mango for dessert, but the Eclipse was online, and I kind of had to. But okay, I have a whole other half. It was worth it for the bit. There's probably a clip in there somewhere. Best mango is the one that leaves your mouth feeling tingly. This is definitely the very last day for this chicken. In fact, if I had to guess, I am probably pushing it with this chicken. Ooh, I want the sweeping edge, but I want the sharpness more. Unbreaking, I can get that easy. Hmm. Ugh. So I unenchanted that for nothing. Okay. Let's see what unbreaking we get. You know what? Screw it. I'm just sticking. Oh, I already have sharpness. Bruh. I know Brick is all like, hey, I have so many Silk Touch books you can have. But I don't see them, so I'm just gonna go take from the villagers. Never mind, I don't have a book. Does anybody else's hands get tingly after eating mango, or is it just me? I think it must be an everyone thing. It's gotta be, right? Oh, hang on. That actually. Oh shoot, there's a cut there. That would be why that part's tingling. Yep, that's a cut there. I was not as careful with the knife as I thought. Which is weird, because technically speaking, like, you're supposed to be less likely to cut yourself with a sharp knife, and this knife was pretty sharp. But no, somehow it happened. I'm gonna go wash my hand. It kind of hurts. Because it's got, like, the juice in there. Something, something, don't play with knives, kids. Ugh. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. 'Why am I doing that when I can just do this? Whee! Okay, and 7 6. My muscles involuntarily flex. Having sex, my muscles involuntarily flex. Making love. Ah, yeah. My muscles involuntarily flex. My muscles should involuntarily flex. Come on. I have them breaking. Aqua Affinity. Do we have a better Aqua Affinity guy? Why do we still have the 64 diamond efficiency guy, okay? At this point? Ooh. Two. Oh, protection 4. Get 2 of those. No. Ooh, respiration. Yes, please. Aqua Affinity. You can take my chances with rolling. Oh, Depth Strider. Don't try to make you listen to me. Woo! Hey chat, how bad of a person would it make me if I went around and I stole back all of the grease rods that nobody took? Alright, Rye, you get to keep yours since you took them. I'm not gonna just take them, that'd be wrong. Alrighty, Eclipse, take the ones outside the geode. Ah! Thank you, Eclipse. Whee! I'm going back to the new town. I don't care about not having all of my gear finished. If we see any books from villagers and which ones they are, will do. Did you purge the 64 diamond ones? I believe they were efficiency 5 and sharpness 5. Because we have both for significantly cheaper in a different villager. Thank you. You know, some people don't like that I'm on board with purging villagers. And by some people, I do mean Brick. Well, this is a new spot. Huh? Because I forgot. It's okay, I have efficiency 5 on my pickaxe. I can try to keep it from respawning here. Well, hello, look at that! It seems there's a series of... Is that the spot we were doing? Yeah, here we go. Here's the staircase. And you know what else we have over here? Another half of a goddamn mango! Ah! Hold on, Mango. We have to wait. I want to stuff your P.O. box and take away the mango. No, don't come to my P.O. box and take away my mango. It's mine. It's your own. Bro. How do you feel about moving the librarians to the town and making the gear recovery in town? I feel like it does start to kind of interfere with the. I feel like there's a risk that it interferes with the plan to do to hide certain villagers throughout people's bases, like people's little shops. Although I suppose if we just mostly do things like thorns protection and fortune, it should be fine. hmm That way, we have monopoly. I should have grabbed some useless byproduct while I was out. Do you have any yet useless byproduct left, Eclipse? How much? Damn. Fine, I've got other ways of making money. Other ways of making money, and it's just carrots. Also, chat, I may have gotten a little bit carried away on Mind Superior, which is part of why I haven't been streaming, along with the fact that I've just been tired. I've got some stuff going on IRL that is wearing me out a little bit more than usual. Um, so I've gone back to ye old coping mechanism of disassociating while listening to podcasts and playing Skyblock. Frankly, it's one of my worst coping mechanisms because it does not help. It only makes things worse. But that doesn't stop me. As long as I don't download Candy Crush, I'm gonna be fine, okay? That's when you know shit's real bad. Or, more accurately, shit's about to get real bad. Because, I resist the Candy Crush. Yeah, it absolutely fucks with my brain. It makes me a bad person. We'll find out soon if it's gonna resolve. But that's future Gecko knowledge? It's interesting because, like, other mobile games don't do it to me. It is pretty much exclusively Candy Crush that has this impact on me, where I just kind of end up fully fixated on it and can't fixate on anything else, and it just kind of, like, ruins my personality and I become an overall grumpy person. Um, Not like the stressed person I become if I don't have access to Minecraft, which is probably also not healthy, but at least in this case, I have friends that I play Minecraft with. So we can just say it's social. It is expertly designed to be addictive. You're correct. And what am I showing? Signs of addiction. Take a look at me. Am I bad? Am I bad? Am I bad? Am I really bad? Bad. I thought you were doing stuff. Clip. Oh, okay. Taking one of those 5-minute breaks. May or may not have an exam. Oof. Seeds. True. I mean, I'm very much a believer in taking breaks from doing schoolwork to play Minecraft. That is, frankly, largely how I got through high school and college. So, I'm not about to give you crap for it. Alright, so what are we building now? 'Cause I need to build something. This is so funny because I still have the stream in my ear, so I'm responding kind of delayed. Ha! So if you're listening, that means you can't see what I'm doing right now. Good. Too lazy to put on my headphones? Fair. No, not me, Mango. I like the way it makes my mouth feel tingly. Yeah, we're talking about Candy Crush being addictive, but goddamn, they don't ever talk about mangoes being addictive, but they should. For context, chat that isn't Eclipse, a couple days ago, I was online and I mentioned to Eclipse that I might be allergic to mango. Then last night I got on and I was like, I got mango. And Eclipse was like, no, Gecko, put down the mango. And I was like, no, haha. Um, and this is just a continuation of that. Apparently, I'm at increased risk of allergy to poison oak if I am indeed allergic to mango. Which, to be fair, um, there's like a oral sensitivity thing that can happen, and I have definitely noticed like there have been times where like I won't be able to eat certain fruits. Um, and then like a few months later, I'm fine eating those fruits. So it's probably just that, but it's mild enough that I'm not bothered. So what if it makes my mouth and hands slightly tingly and such things. Makes your hands tingly. Okay, to be fair, with the hands tingly part, to be fair, I had a cut on my hand and that's why it was tingling. Good lord, what did they put in these Costco mangoes? Alright, so my plan for today was, in fact, to get some building done. I don't know if we're gonna do it, but we're gonna try. Alrighty, so building. So we're doing like major building stuff tomorrow. But I do want to have something else built. It's giving me like anxiety not having things built, if you know what I mean. I need to build something and I need to build it now, you know? You know the feeling. Problem is, this terrain is too confusing for my brain. Clips, what would you do if I went and got a second mango? Okay, well now you're tempting me, because now you're saying no, and so now my brain is like, well, what if yes? I really shouldn't. I should not eat a second mango. I know better. Please go get another mango. Well, since you asked. No, I shouldn't. I need to leave some for my sister. She's the one who wanted to get mangoes. I need to make sure she at least gets one. I should probably cut myself off from mangoes now until she gets one. But after she has one, it's over. I'm eating mangoes again. Yes, Eclipse agrees! Like, don't die? I'm not gonna die. Why would I die? It's just a mild allergic reaction that includes, mouth tingling, which can be a sign of anaphylactic reactions, but that doesn't mean that's what it is. It's probably just like the mouth thing. That's the problem. I don't see what the problem is. It's probably just the mouth thing. Could lead to anaphylaxis. Well, only if it's not the mouth thing. And how confident are you that it's not the mouth thing? That is so many boats. Why do we have all these boats? It's true. I do not have confidence. Eclipse, you gotta believe in yourself. You should look really closely at the boats? Okay. Jungle, dark oak, oak, pale oak, spruce. No, I don't have that strange thing called confidence oak. Oh! Nautilus! Species of the Italian training vessel, Lady Washington. USS Hornet. Oh, I know the Beagle! I know the Beagle! That's the ship that Darwin sailed on. That was Roxy? Oh. You know what we should do? We should retexture boats for like the pack. I'm not gonna ask Roxy to do that. I might just say it in her vicinity at some point, though. Like, I have a feeling she's gonna be like, I will kill you, but, like, on the off chance she's not. Yeah, my eyes are really itchy. Eclipse, this is, like, no different than usual. I just have itchy eyes. Look, if I have an anaphylactic reaction on stream, then I won't eat a mango again. Dry eyes and dry mouth. I don't know if my eyes are dry, nor do I know if my mouth is dry. Ever given. I'm just having trouble thinking about what to build. Because I know I want to build. You know what? One out. Yield Google. Tiny Minecraft builds. Okay, r/tinycraft. Okay. This is like building cities on small scale. Start looking, masters of the sea. Tiny versions of all village types. That is actually very cute. How do you get the cactus? Oh, those are candles. Ah, tiny ocean. Ooh. Tiny old street. Okay. Okay, I could do that. Okay. So, copy, and we're gonna. All right. Okay, so it's what? It's gonna be 2. So it's 4 and then 1. Do I have wood on me now? I do have some oak, not a lot. What I do have is a lot of pale. Like, I know it'll trigger brick, but... Nah, I'll just find... I can find plenty of... I think brick is slightly larger problems at the moment, TVH. True! True, she does have the whole vampire thing going on. Wow. Speaking of vampires... Oh yeah, Rivers is a vampire! Great song, by the way. Okay. Alrighty, so then we go on. Oh, okay, yeah, so this would be I'm growing a bunch of trees in your yard. I hope you don't mind. Whee! Whoosh. Well, it's gonna get redeforested. It's an explosion. As far as the eye can see, and only one will survive. I wonder who it will be. It's the ultimate showdown. Destiny. Eclipse, what would you do if I mossed your mountain? Cry? Fair enough. I'll save that for the purge. Okay, that should be plenty of leaves. Yeah, I'm doing some more terraforming, add more dirt grass and some ice and stuff. Okay, that's fair. Again. Oh, well, I guess that would make it harder to moss it. Ah, shit. Okay, I need some spruce. We'll get that later. Right, and how tall is this? This is like what? 3 blocks? Okay. Yeah, one, two, three. There's probably some pre-chopped trees I could have grabbed. Yeah, well. Wooden saplings. And also bricks build pallet. Okay. Brick's okay with people using the oak wood in her chest, right? Stuff at the bottom. Okay, I don't need the stuff at the bottom. I just need oak. And spruce if I can find it. Spruce stairs? Aha! Spruce. Alrighty. I will. Hmm. Can I compost some of these saplings? There's so many. Hooray. Even if you need them. Even if you need a lot of them. Shit. Yeah, that makes sense. Finally. No, I got some. Do what you want as long as you stay near. I need you now. I love you. Want more than you could know. But around the kids were nothing but a gift and lots to tell where all of us can live. And change your mind. Leave this fucked up place behind, but I'll know, I'll know, I'll know, I'll know. Alrighty. So basically we do what is that? Yeah. Hmm. Okay. To build more tree on ad. So funny, you should say that. So am I. Oh, what if I do this? See my bed with the phone doesn't care for what I will. Mama says that I can cry. And so doing it that way, I can close the doors at night and not have to worry about baby zombies getting in. We do hate children. Oh, ooh, lips. I'm gonna show something on stream. Let me know when you're looking. I don't know why we would do that this way. I'm just gonna hold it up. It's a itty bitty Gojo. How am I touching him? He lets me. I know my sister got him from a Hot Topic. She went out of town and she was like, "I'm gonna get you something." And at first she was like, "I'm gonna get you a parking lot rock," and I was like, "No, that sounds about right for you." Um, and then she came home and was like, "I got this for you." It's a little blind box. So I opened it up, and there was Gojo! Lover's quarrel between two villagers? Did they at least make a baby? No. Hmm. In smoke. Yep. One is sleeping and the other is avoiding it. That does in fact sound like a lover's quarrel. Wow, like father, like daughter. Like, all I'm saying is the reason that the laws in the bunker were the way they were was in part because of me. Hooray, a child! Yeah, necromancy dancing. Hooray! What if I do this? Must log off. Alrighty. No, thank you for coming while you could. That doesn't look good. I'll see you tomorrow, Clips. Okay, that I do like. Alright, bye, Eclipse. Alright, chat, time to get another mango. Ah. It's because I could get Jasmine up left stream. Don't have another mango. Blah blah blah. You'll have an anaphylactic reaction on stream and nobody wants to see that. Blah blah blah. I get it. You guys don't want me being vulnerable around you. But that seems more like a you problem than a me problem. Bye, Eclipse. Okay. That looks okay. Alright, now we need another reset. And we're out. Never mind. Okay, and now I need lanterns. Hmm. Guys, did I just build a starter base? Okay, so... Okay, so we got this, we got, what, 4 chests of storage up here. And I can... If I do that, gives me another shelf. Okay. Okay. I'm starting to like this more and more. I want to see if I can fit Jarl in here. Wait, is there iron? I had iron. Did I trade all of my iron? No. Okay, but the problem is I don't want to live all the way over there. You know what? We'll just call that the trial house. And I'll just add a couple lanterns to, like, make it look a little bit cuter. We'll call this a prototype. Because I do want to build in a tree this season. Yeah. Okay, I might fiddle around more with this concept. Fact. Okay. Oh, I can show you some things I've done that I'm actually kind of proud of. So, this over here is a concept I was working on. Um, I didn't finish this build, but look at this bridge. That is so cute. Um, this is a tree house I tried to build. It did not turn out good. This is a scaled up version of that build. I don't think it turned out too hot. Um, and then we've got this that I decided not to finish building. Just because it just, I don't know, I just couldn't make myself do it. So, we're gonna start out with wool. Okay. If I cried, I think okay. Okay. Makes a tree even fall in a comprehensive fall. Okay, now what if actually we build here? Other way, actually. Okay. Okay. Now, if I actually built this up another layer, I could actually make this. Building me a home, then I'd be stronger. By the rose. Hmm. I'll take that. Okay. Rodeo clown. Ah, music. Oh, hello, rodeo clown. How you doing? I'm currently trying to build a house inside a tree, sitting in my ominous farm. Ooh, fun. Yeah, I'm just building. Let's do better. There we go. That's not how you make a good branch. You know what? This is Minecraft. It doesn't need branches. Okay, so we'll grab some of this and this. Las Vegas a month ago. Trinity game, my life will never be the same. I legitimately don't understand like how you can make an ominous farm with the recent update. I am impressed. Like it took my friends and I a very long time to just make like a normal old what's it called? Regular old raid farm. Raid farm, that thing. That's the bitch. Okay. You know what? We'll deal with the issues with this being too high up in a bit. I'm going to work on the house itself at this point. Well, I made this when we were still in 1.21.4, but it works the same. But they patched the infinite raid farms now that we are in, so it's not as good, but it still works. So nothing, no one to hear my prayer. Alrighty, and so this is gonna be what? This is GC. I was wondering. I wasn't sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's circle with a circumference. Circle generator. Yeah, you can't spam treat. Um, that is purposeful because I don't want to have to. My dogs are chubby as it is. Well, actually, they're not chubby, but so that's gonna be 3, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3. Okay, JC, I am actually just gonna go ahead and refund those points because I'm about to end stream and alright, where is it? Trying to I just don't have it in me right now, to track them down. Okay. Yeah, they will. Okay, is that enough space for a base, do you think? Okay, so just kind of thinking about like, okay, that nope, that's no no. Um, let's not use that color. just in case it accidentally does that again. There we go. Yeah, that's got plenty of room. You know what? Again, this is just another test, so and we're just gonna put a quick red roof on there. Okay. Baby, don't you like this beat? We dance with waves like 109 degrees. OGOs, fancy button touchdowns. Okay. And we're just gonna slab this baby up. Again, this is just prototype. Okay. I don't think it works. I don't know. You know what? You know what? I'm surprised my sister hasn't bugged me about taking the dogs out yet. Okay. So that's some initial. Oh god, it makes me want to die. Mm. Oh god, it looks like a weird penis. Yeah, so if you build... let's make it flatter. Oh god. Well, doesn't look like a penis anymore, so that's progress. Okay. Well, it still doesn't look like a penis, so that's improvement. You know what? I'm gonna try this again tomorrow and see if we can get... So I think this part, good. I like this. This is a very good, cute and cozy, but like also like large enough to like do shit in. So for example, hang up some lanterns, stick couple anvils in the corner, lanterns, uh, hey, thank you for the raid. I'm just building a house, a tree house. What were you up to? It's a shitty tree house, but it's a tree home. L'Oreal. Oh, I've been seeing some stuff about that. How's it going? Hang on, did I just find my piss dice? Y'all, I found my piss dice. Thought it's such good luck. Um, Glad to hear it. Glad you're enjoying it. If they need somebody to play an egg, I've got time. I don't have a lot of time. I have some time. Anyways, Um, just trying to get this fully set up. Um, I need to figure out how to build this properly. So I can build it tomorrow when Aircraft they closed apps a while ago when I can send it to you. Thank you. Thank you, Cloudy. But yeah. Anyways, that being said, uh I really gotta go. Um so we are going to raid Moon. We're gonna raid moons. Alright, chat. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little bit. I'm gonna see y'all later. Uh, yeah, let me pull that up. And yeah, thank you very much.